Welcome inside the Noble Complex, everybody, here on the campus of Oklahoma Baptist. We've got Murray State and NEO, Jacob Toby alongside Dion Amati. When you take a look at this matchup, NEO, they hang their hat on rebounding. They love to get after it down low.
Yeah, they really do. It's their mantra for the season. Defensively, this is a team that you need to watch, and they focus on defense. They call it one and done. No, not college basketball going to the NBA. I'm talking about one and done. Get the offense one opportunity to score, get the rebound, and go the other direction.
And if Murray State wants to win this game, what do they have to do?
They got to take care of the ball. It's very, very adamant that they got to take care of the ball because this team right here, they'll get after it defensively. So if you want to stay in your right mind and stay on the right side of the scoreboard, make sure you're holding on to that ball with no silly turnovers.
Murray State, the last team into this tournament, and NEO, a completely different season. First regular season title in 12 years. So Coach is really proud about that, isn't he?
Yeah, he was very impressed. He said it was nice to be able to accomplish something and hang a banner in their gym and be prideful. Now you got to take care of things in this tournament like you did during the season.
All right, we'll bring you the action right now, and we'll go over the starting lineups as we get a little closer to tip off. NEO coming in 24-6, 14-2. In Region 2, Murray State 9-21, 5-12. Ready to get this one started. Referees for today, Raymond Ships, Tucson Griggs, Leon Wilson. And it will be NEO to start it off. Rudy Williams out there with Ravel Moody, Dylan Van Eyck, Kyle Lucas Savage, and Valentine Van Putten. Starting lineup for NEO. Fading away and hitting is Lucas Savage for 2. And to counter on the other side for Murray State, Lloyd Daniels leads the charge of Adam Nance. McLeish is out there. Hunter Henderson is also out there as well. Shamario Stevens puts it in for 2.
Creative basket by Stevens right there, just a leaning floater.
Kerry McLeish also out there for Murray State. Long high-arcing 3 by Moody missing. Second opportunity at a tray. Also off by Lucas Savage. Adam Goro is checked in for the Aggies.
And a nice hook shot over there by Van Eyck. Taking advantage of number 32 for Murray State, Adam Goro, as he just enters the game.
You have to watch Lloyd Daniels if you are the Golden Norseman. Daniels leading this team in points and free throw percentage, but won't get a chance, or will rather. Shot clock had to reset. Daniels gets his screen to his left, off to McLeish. You have to watch him shooting the basketball. Shamario Stevens can't hit. Moody, no. Offensive rebound by Van Eyck for 2.
And that's what we're talking about right there. It's going to be a very important game that you get these rebounds and don't allow any second chance attempts And right there you see NEO capitalize off that.
Pass intended for Stevens. He can't come up with it. Van Eyck back the other way. On the breakdown low to the baseline, Lucas Savage underneath.
A nice reverse layup by Savage. And Van Eyck is doing a good job. Lucas Savage, excuse me. Van Eyck doing a good job of taking control of this game. He's gotten some early points and helping out defensively as well.
Adam Nance way off on that one. Goro behind his back. Stevens up and under.
He says, you got a reverse layup? I got one to match you. Stevens puts that one up and under.
Stevens averaging 15 a game. Daniels back the other way. Crossing over to the left. Stevens fakes the pass to the corner, hanging in the air, scooping the jelly layup for two.
That was a jelly if I've ever seen one. You see the way he floated in the air and then with the nice finger roll to finish it all off.
Lucas Savage down low. Back out to Moody, back to Lucas Savage for three, can't hit. Ball goes out of bounds off of the Norseman. Coming in for Murray State, Derek Guest for the first time. Daniels with 3 on the shot clock. Has to fling it up, no good. Goro trying to pass out, can't do so. Rudy Williams gets fouled.
And I think he got away with that one right there because it didn't look like he had a clean possession of the ball when he went up for the layup, but it was enough contact to call the foul.
Rudy Williams puts in the first free throw, shoots him at 82%, leads all of Division I in assists. 8.8 a game, and he's got 8 games of 10 or more assists. So he can really get people involved, but he can also hit his free throws as well.
There's some impressive numbers right there.
Daniels. Down low to Nance, strong finish for 2.
Almost too strong right there. Had a chance to rim out.
Moody thought about a quick 3. Now he takes it. A bit too strong. Offensive rebound for a moment by Williams, but he stepped out.
And it was a good, strong attempt. Remember, rebounding is the key to their success, and almost gets another one offensively right there.
NEO up 10-8 so far. Early in the first half, Jacob Toby alongside Dion Amati. The second game of 4 today from Oklahoma Baptist University. Region 2 tournament postseason. You win and you advance. Stevens is shot off the mark. Nice move down to the baseline. Van Putten finishing. Murray to Stevens, same spot as last shot. Can't hit again. Williams pushing up the court.
Yeah, and that's the exact word that you got to use right there. This NEO team really pushing the pace of this game and forcing the issue. You see Stevens picks up the foul right there.
Valentin Van Putten at the free throw line leads his team in free throw percentage, 85% on the year.
Looks like you jinxed him.
I did. The sophomore from Harlem, New York. From New York, as we have some technical difficulty on our camera. There we go. From Harlem, New York to Oklahoma. What a change that is.
That's a change of pace right there.
Kyle Murray. Again, not to be confused with Kyler Murray. He's already out of college now. Stevens, 8 on the shot clock. Daniels, step back 15. Jay is good.
And that's who needs to start getting going right there. Daniels with the nice step back jumper. Need to get him involved a little bit more offensively.
Moody back to Williams. It's a great 1-2 combination. 14 on the shot clock. And stolen by Murray State. Stevens to the corner. Daniels faking the three and swishing the mid-range.
What a great move, and it all starts from Kyle Murray with the great defensive stop. And a good job of turning that into points.
Aggies now down by just 1. Williams fakes the pass, lost the ball. Goro comes up with it. Daniels smartly pulls it out. Stevens is sent away.
Good hands by Daniel.
McLeish comes back in along with Hunter Henderson. We've seen McLeish a couple times light it up from outside.
We certainly have, and the last time we saw him, he was coming off the bench. Today he gets the start, but hasn't gotten it going yet.
Yeah, Murray State doesn't stick with one starting lineup. The real only constant in that is Daniels. McLeish short on the alley-oop finish, but grabs his own rebound while he was still in the air.
Yeah, I see this Murray State team kind of, they like to go with the matchup. Whoever they feel night in and night out can give them the best chance of winning and getting a good start. That's who they go with. And
Williams pulling up for 2, averaging 13 a game. I mean, the stat line is ridiculous for him. 13 points per game, 6 rebounds. The Division I leading 9 assists, just under 9 assists. And he shoots 53% from the field as a guard.
Daniels almost having it stolen away right there.
Stevens underneath Henderson with the offensive rebound.
And that was a strong rebound by Henderson, doing his part as he enters the game.
Almost turned over by Van Eyck. 15 on the shot clock. Daniels, Henderson took the contact, and he'll get to the free throw line.
Almost an and one situation. But that's what you got to do. It's a smart move by Daniels. Feed the big man when he's running down the floor. They do that, and he doesn't get the basket, but trip to the free throw line, indeed.
Henderson can't hit the first, shoots free throws at just 57%. Romello Williams will check in, along with Jeremiah Morris for the Golden Norsemen. All tied up at 15, under 11 minutes remaining in the first half. Thanks for tuning in to Bravado Wireless. 9 on the shot clock. Moody, look at the switch of hands.
What a move by Moody.
Daniels with 9 on the shot clock has to think of something to do. Gets it over to Murray. Daniels gets it back, has to fling up a 3, and he got fouled.
Wow, and they bailed him out right there. They bailed him out. Daniels lost control of the ball on the shot attempt, and he just flails it up there. But he's hit coming down with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. So slowly but surely, Lloyd Daniels is getting into this ball game as he knocks down that second free throw, 2 of 3.
Goro will check back in. Henderson out. Pull-up jumper, no good by Williams. And Murray State looking to add to their 1-point lead, and Lloyd Daniels does. Count him, and a foul.
The impressive ability to be in the air, double clutch, and still knock down the shot. If you take a look at this replay right here, good pass by Stevenson. He comes down baseline, holds it, clutches, and takes the shot, and it still goes in. And you can see as some of the NEO players throw their hands up in the air, it's like, what are you going to do with that? Nothing, my friend, nothing.
There is nothing you can do when Lloyd Daniels does those type of things. We'll keep it here. Check out Bravado Wireless's Spring Fling promo. iPhone XR for a penny on our premium plan. $40 standard unlimited plan of $99 off any phone of choice, and our normal $59.99 unlimited internet for $49.99. Spring Fling promo.
Last foul was on Indiana number 23, Ravel Moody. First personal, 13th foul.
Like you mentioned, it's feeling more like spring today, a little bit, 46. It should be 60s in a couple days. Yeah. Daniels misses the free throw.
Winter trying to hang on a little longer than it's supposed to.
Moody to the corner. 3 off the mark. Kyle Murray smartly pulls it back, almost falls down. And you'll see NEO in their zone defense. Head coach Jeremy Jackson describes it much like the Syracuse defense they run, but they call it the Norseman zone.
Yeah, and that was one of the main concerns from Murray State's head coach Kevin O'Connor. He was like, we have to score against this zone defense.
Tough one.
It is.
Moody on the right wing, guarded nicely by Shamario Stevens. 15 on the shot clock. Moody will fire a deep one away and swish it.
And he's not afraid to take those shots. He displayed that early in this half. This time it actually goes in. Moody making his presence felt in this ball game.
And that's stolen. Morris back the other way. Pull up 15-footer. No good. Players fighting for the rebound. Look, McLeish and Goro, their own teammates fighting for it.
Yeah, I don't think they realized it. It was both of them underneath there.
NEO coming into this game has won 4 in a row and 19 out of their last 21. As Van Eyck will get to the free throw line.
And Van Eyck started this game very hot. Going to the line, making some passes, driving the length of the floor, but he slowed down here late into the first half.
6'9" sophomore from Boskoop, Netherlands. Went to the Combine Academy, leads this team in rebounding and blocks at 6'9". Was selected to second team all-region. Trying to go 1 for 2 here. Gets the lucky bounce. Gives NEO a 1-point lead, 21-20, with 7:35 remaining in the first half. Daniels pressured by Morris. So that zone will extend pretty high. The Norsman zone. You have to be careful with McLeish out there. He fire away from anywhere. Shot clock violation.
And there you see that zone in effect right there. Nowhere to go, nowhere to penetrate. And they hold on to the ball too long. And communication not a factor as some of the Murray State players not aware of the shot clock.
Williams to Williams. Rudy at the top and Jeremiah on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. Jeremiah's gonna have to fire one away and put it in.
And this time the shot clock runs down and they're aware of it, and a 3 is knocked down.
Derek Guest into Daniels, high arcing floater, goes for 2. Lloyd Daniels feeling it.
Yeah, he's catching on fire now. Earlier it was number 4 Stevens that really kept this Murray State team in the game offensively, and now Lloyd Daniels is starting to take over and find his stride.
He's got 11 in the first half. Jeremiah Williams can't finish. Going in amongst the trees.
Yeah, he was too high off the backboard. I think those shot blockers are really hurting his shot.
I mean, look at the swarming of players that just went in on Daniels as he drove. It was both Williams.
And I think that was Jeremiah that I was also in on that almost steal for NEO.
McLeish, no good. Goro, the offensive rebound, it got blocked. 1 second on the shot clock. It goes in.
And he beats it. Good job of keeping the ball up high and then finishing.
All tied up at 24. Six on the shot clock. Ellie's gonna have to fire away, can't hit. Almost an offensive rebound by Jeremiah Morris. Nice effort. Derek Guest just walloped inside by Ellie.
And he couldn't make the 3, but he does a good job of elevating right there and giving no shot opportunity offensively for Murray State.
Rudy Williams. Two-point lead for NEO. Coming off an 87-66 win versus Enid on the 1st of March. Daniels will pull up. It was off to the right. Nance will get called for the foul. Second personal. Kyle Lucas Savage will check in, along with Kyreel Benford and Champ Bridges. All the way back to Bridges. 5'9" redshirt freshman getting some action. Benford wanted it down low in the post. They couldn't get it to him. Williams kicks it out. Gets it back. Rims out. McLeish, step back three. And that's exactly what he does.
And he's going to feel it. He's a streaky shooter. We saw that from the first time we got to witness him play. So I'm telling you right now, NEO better watch out if he gets it going.
So Murray State takes the lead over the back foul called against the Golden Norsemen.
And with the score looking the way it is and Murray State having the lead, I mean, this, if they could hang on here, this would be a big upset. Murray State having to play a play-in game on Monday to actually get in the official tournament.
Murray missing on the deep three. Numbers on the break. Williams. Lucas Savage didn't have the angle to go to the rim. Bridges off on the three. Williams takes it hard in, but Goro got a piece of it.
And I'm surprised there wasn't a foul called on that one.
2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Murray State showing up to play. Daniels thought about the three.
They're just so quick with that zone on the recovery.
Murray off. And then a foul against Adam Goro.
I mean, they're going to call him on the push on the underneath, trying to get that rebound.
So Murray State up one right now. That's a confidence builder for sure against the #1 seed in the tournament.
Yeah, you have no doubt about it. I mean, if they continue with this play with a little more than 2 minutes left in the first half, they're going to be on cloud 9 going into halftime.
Benford looking for someone to hand it off to. He gets it to Williams. Moody back in the game. Hesitation. And right back to the free throw line for Ravel Moody.
Yeah, and that's a good move, trying to create some offense off the dribble. Doesn't convert, but does give himself a shot to put some points on the board at the free throw line.
Moody, first team all-region. Shoots free throws at 71%, makes the first one. Recently received offers from Tennessee and Southern University. Head coach Jeremy Jackson saying, I'm stoked for him. That's pretty good stuff.
Tennessee, pretty impressive.
Moody leading the team in scoring. Puts in both free throws. Well, the lead back to NEO. Under 2 minutes to go. Down low to Henderson. Blocked by Moody. And the fast break starting up. Moody gets it back. Left hand and one. And the bench is up.
What a finish by Moody. Good job on the block on the opposite end, and then watch the big man run the floor as he goes up with a strong finish.
Ravel Moody taking over down the stretch in the first half. Can't convert the three-point play.
You can start to see those scouts on their cell phones over there. That's always a good sign when the scouts are on the cell phone. Most of the time it means there's somebody back home that needs to take another look at a particular player on the floor. We need to give me permission to send out an offer here.
Moody called for the foul, however. Coming out, Kyriel Benford. He'll take a seat. Murray. McLeish stepped out of bounds.
It's always dangerous over there on that baseline, that corner three spot. It's a very popular shot, but you take one false step back there and it's a turnover.
Long pass into the backcourt for Williams. .13 on the shot clock. To the corner. Kyle Lucas Savage went to dump it down low into the post, and it got stolen. Daniels, coast to coast, swishing the floater.
Just great feel for the basketball and his space, and knowing that there's some trees over there like you explained earlier, so before they can react, he just throws a nice little floater in the air and converts and adds to the total.
1 second difference between the shot clock and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Williams traveled with it. Couldn't plant the pivot foot. Timeout taken with 4.8 to go in the first half. A 1-point lead for NEO. What can Murray State draw up here?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting with a 1-point lead by NEO. It's guaranteed that they're going to be looking to get the ball in Lloyd Daniels' hand and trying to close out this half with a strong offensive series.
Daniels, 13 points, 4 rebounds. Romello Williams will check in for NEO.
I imagine it's going to be possibly a screen coming off Hunter Henderson on the top of the key and get him open inside that mid-range area, maybe on the elbow. That's what I anticipate.
4.8, Daniels touches it, 3 seconds over the midcourt line. Murray will have to fire at the buzzer. And it's off the mark, and that's how the first half will come to a close. NEO with a 1-point lead over the Murray State Aggies, 30-29. Well, we'll take a break and be back with the second half. Keep it locked in to Bravado Wireless, a 1-point lead.
There is truly no place like home. Right here in Eastern Oklahoma, Bravado Wireless provides the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month. We believe in strong, connected communities. That's why we live stream community events like local football games. You may not know us by name, but we'll be at the same festivals and cheering for our kids on the same sidelines. Because we live where you live. Visit BravadoWireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
buckle up. Should be a good second half here at Oklahoma Baptist University. Murray State and NEO. NEO starting it off with the bucket right there. Jacob Toby alongside Dion Amade. 33-29 our score here in the second half.
Yeah, and it was a strong performance by both these teams on different occasions in that first half. Hopefully that trend continues, especially with number 23 Moody for NEO and number 4, number 20 Daniels and Stevens for Murray State.
Van Eyck will slow it down, then speed back up, and one! And the bench is up for NEO.
And NEO starting off fast in this second half. Check out the replay right here as Van Eyck goes to the cup strong.
69% free throw shooter.
Don't they call that the gentleman's roll?
They do. They do. A 7-point lead. So 6-0 run. And then Van Eyck comes up with his stuff. 2-on-1. Nice move by Williams underneath.
Tell you right now, Murray State's going to have to get this game under control or it's going to run away.
Shamario Stevens back to McLeish. Carey McLeish hanging in the air, can't finish. And Williams comes away with the rebound. Moody for 3, rims out. Offensive rebound by Van Eyck. Williams steps into one, he puts it down. And a timeout by the Aggies, 41-29.
And they came out at halftime with a head of steam, and they ain't looking like they about to let up at all. They went in that locker room and said, I can't believe we are winning this tournament right now. We got to play harder, and they're doing that right now.
41-29, back after this.
Big wireless companies keep getting bigger and bigger, but their coverage where you live is still small. At Bravado Wireless, we provide the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month, right here in Eastern Oklahoma. You deserve to connect fast to your family, friends, and colleagues, wherever they are, with no interruptions and no excuses. Don't buy into big, go bold, go Bravado. Visit bravadowireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless, we believe in the power of connection.
Murray State has not scored in the second half so far. NEO, 11-0 run. 41-29, an outburst at the start of the second half. Aggies trying to respond. And a foul down low, it looked like. They're going to get Moody with a foul.
And you could see Moody was calling for the refs to call a foul with that screen right there. Instead, they call it on him.
And that's his third personal foul. He will stay in. Stevens, that might have been tipped. Van Putten, Moody, too strong.
And that was airmailed to nobody and out of bounds.
Now Moody will check out. Sam Kello, Ellie will check back in. Ellie can't hit for 3. McLeish contested well by Williams. Lucas Savage off the mark. Stevens picked up his dribble.
And Stevens has really been quiet ever since he got in that foul trouble and went to the bench early in the first half.
Turned over. Ellie lost it, but Daniels might have touched it. I think he did.
Exactly right, so it stays down here.
Also number 22, Murray.
Henderson out, Murray in. Shamario Stevens will come out as well, and Adam Goro will check in. Lob play doesn't work there. Aggies looking for their first bucket in this second half as we're 4 minutes in. Ripped away by Williams. Van Eyck all the way too strong.
And too hard with the finger roll.
But at the line, Samkelo Ellie. The 6'4" freshman from Durban, South Africa. He hit a buzzer beater to beat Seminole State on January 24th. As he hits the first at the line, grew up in a really rough environment in South Africa, had some issues with friends or people he knew that went to prison, and Coach Jeremy Jackson says he's a grateful young man.
So they got players from all over the country on this NEO team.
They do. South Africa, Netherlands.
Arkansas,
you're right. And I asked Jeremy Jackson about that. He said they saw every single person they had international in person. As Nance hits the three, and that finally breaks the scoreless streak.
I wonder if he gets points for those, Miles.
Well, they were playing in the U.S., so that made it a little easy to see them, but where they're from is still miles traveled. Williams hacked as he went down the lane. And also Spencer Roberts from Raymond, Alberta, Canada. So Canada, South Africa, the Netherlands, and Arkansas.
Don't forget Harlem, New York.
And Harlem, New York. And Jeremiah Morris is from Washington State. That's what happens when you get these junior college schools. You get people from all over. Just want to hoop.
And why not come to Oklahoma to do it?
And the funny part about that is Kevin O'Connor, head coach for Murray State, is from Massachusetts, from Hadley, Massachusetts. He came all the way out here to coach. Oh, what a move underneath by Ellie. .15 lead. Goro swallowed up down low. Van Putten to the baseline, and Kyle Lucas Savage lost it out of bounds.
Yeah, and that's an unfortunate turnover because he had multiple options there with an outlet to get them the ball, and he makes a bad pass and dribbles it behind one of his players' feet. I think it was Luka Savage. And kind of a waste of a possession.
Nance for two. NEO wanted to travel.
Murray State trying to do their best to climb into this ball game.
Nance has 7. Cuts the lead to 13. Ellie banks it home.
And a nice move off the spin, elevates high, and banks that in.
Williams thinking rack all the way. Strong move by the 6'3" freshman. And another timeout called by head coach Kevin O'Connor of Murray State.
And I don't know if he's going to have enough timeouts to stop this one, because NEO is not slowing down anytime soon.
Full timeout, we'll take it to 13:02 left to go, 51-34 NEO.
Is truly no place like home. Right here in Eastern Oklahoma, Bravado Wireless provides the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month. We believe in strong, connected communities. That's why we live stream community events like local football games. You may not know us by name, but we'll be at the same festivals and cheering for our kids on the same sidelines, because we live where you live. Visit bravadowireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Back here in the Noble Complex, Jim Toby alongside Dion Amade. 51-34 lead for NEO. Murray State struggling offensively. Just 5 points have been scored for the Aggies in the second half.
Yeah, it's been unfortunate showing in the second half for this team who had pretty much been looking at an underdog story here. They're
Turnover, and Ellie going up, jamming it high. He is energized this second half. Van Eyck down low.
And what a pass. Van Eyck with the vision, the big man dishing it down low and getting the easy basket for NEO. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it.
Daniels trying to stop the onslaught, can't do so, was short. Williams breaks free, lays it in, plus a foul.
And just off the dribble, the speed is just too much for Murray State to contain. Take a look at the replay right here. Just a nice steal, forcing the ball up, and a nice jam. Get up off the floor, big fella.
Ellie has 8 points. Williams puts in the free throw. He's got 16 points, 4 rebounds. Helping his team out to a 58-34 advantage. And if you're Murray State, you were within 1 at halftime. And now the emotions have started to go down.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate that they couldn't produce offensively in the early going. Still a chance, though, here. Can't count them out, but you're going to need a streaky shooter and some strong defensive performances by a number of guys to make a comeback here.
Kyle Lucas Savage and Rudy Williams take a seat for NEO. Jeremiah Morris has checked in. Van Eyck can't get it to go. And it's been this Syracuse-like defense. The 2-3 zone has been swarming today.
And Moody picks up his fourth. You can see the coaching staff going to the bench right away. Moody just can't stay away from those fouls in this half.
And you know what? Head coach Jeremy Jackson was smiling when he subbed him out. Van Putten losing the handles. McLeish. Ellie, strong move, and he'll get two more. Ellie leading this team in field goal percentage at 60.
And you can kind of see why. He's aggressive when he's going to the hole, and he takes those high percentage shots.
Can't hit the first free throw. He's got 8 points and 6 rebounds tonight. And McLeish actually over on the side was rotating his arm. I don't know if he got nicked up on the elbow or arm or something. Put back by Van Eyck is good. And the lead grows. And head coach Kevin O'Connor telling his team to box out. Daniels has been quiet in the second half. Corner three for Nance is good and much needed.
Much needed indeed, as he knocks down that corner three.
Van Eyck running into two Aggies, and he gets bumped in the face. Van Eyck can't hit the first. In talking with head coach Jeremy Jackson, he says that Van Eyck accepts everything and he's destined for greatness, not only in basketball, but in life, he said. So that's what kind of impact Van Eyck has had.
And those are the kind of kids that you like to coach, the ones that absorb your coaching and not only just listen to you, but actually put it out there on the floor and are able and willing to accept coaching in that manner.
Shamario Stevens can't hit. Turned over. Daniels to Guest, up fake for one, put it in for two.
A nice move there by Guest. Able to get one of the NEO defenders to leave his feet and get an easier shot attempt.
61-39 is our score, under 9 minutes to play.
And just a nice contested jumper right there by number 30 of NEO, Williams.
McLeish, and he's been off with that shot today.
Yeah, he has. Only making 1 3 thus far.
Ellie pulling down another rebound. He's got 6.
Van Eyck thought about it. And here the Murray State coaching staff pleading with them to press it up the court as Stevens knocks down that layup.
Stevens has 8 points.
And I'm telling you right now, he had 6 with 5 minutes into the game.
63-41 is the score. Murray State trying to make a comeback in this game. And what do they need to do? Because we got 7:52 left to go.
Man, it's a tall order that and an endless things that they could do. But I mean, defensively, definitely got to slow down and get things going defensively. But on offense, you kind of have to. You don't have time to let the shot clock wind down. With only 7 minutes, a little more than 7 minutes left in the game. You got to take your shots and catch up as soon as possible. So you can't be mad at them for not running a specific offense or not setting things up. They just got to get some scoring and quickly.
There's head coach Jeremy Jackson in his first season. Spent the 9 previous seasons as an assistant. Was a volunteer, actually, for 2 years. And he does a lot. One of 8 coaches to help with the Mullins Top 100 camp and also helps out with Team USA. His team right now up 63-41. Approaching 7 minutes remaining. Shot clock winding down. And Putin couldn't put it back. Daniels acrobatically spinning his way into a foul call.
And you think he lands on somebody's foot down there.
Grabbing at that hamstring. Daniels at the free throw line. 13 points, 4 rebounds. Son of former NBA player Lloyd Daniels Sr., who played for 6 NBA teams. Daniels saying that basketball just is so natural for him. Can't hit. To Ellie. Down low.
And that's just a nice pass by Benford.
I believe they call that eating, down low.
Oh, is that what they call it?
That's what the kids call it these days. Is Daniels will go back to the free throw line, and Ellie raising his hand saying, my fault.
Foul number 25, San Carlo, his first personal, 14th foul.
There's Daniels again.
Lloyd Daniels at the line.
When you're an NBA son, I think the game must come natural, of course, like he said, and around it so much.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's just you grow up watching so much of it. You grow up playing and witnessing and being in that environment so much. It just, when you get the ball in your hands, you just automatically know what to do. Not a lot of kids have that privilege.
My kid will have that privilege. Just kidding. I'm not going to the NBA. Thought I was, though.
We all did.
Romello Williams fouled on the jumper. He'll get to the line. The freshman from Wilmington, North Carolina.
Wonder if he's a J. Cole fan.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Are you a J. Cole fan?
Oh, very much so.
So you liked his NBA All-Star Weekend performance?
Oh, thing of beauty. Those things are hard to do, and he tackled it aggressively and had a good showing.
Daniels misses the floater. Goro puts it back in. 6 minutes remaining. Ball still on the ground. Ellie will be on the ground. That foul on Kyle Murray, that's his 3rd personal foul. Nance will check back in, and Kerry McLeish will sit down. Tough day for him, only 3 points.
Yeah, and tough day indeed. And we mentioned it. I mean, there's a good and bad about being a streaky shooter. And you're seeing the bad side from McLeish's standpoint right now. I mean, the game that we saw him previously, he couldn't miss. And today he can't hit. It's a flip of the coin.
Yeah, McLeish usually averaging 11. But just did not have it today. 23-point lead. Williams to Ellie. 15-foot fader, no good. Shamario Stevens comes down with it. Stevens parting the Red Sea for 2.
And good job by Stevens staying in the middle of the basket, not allowing the defensive player to know which side he was going to finish on, and then switching hands at the last minute to make the easy finger roll.
Stevens missed 11 games this season, averaging 15. Today he's got 10. Williams can't connect on the high floater. Pressure being put on by the Golden Norseman. Jump ball. What has impressed you most about the way NEO has played today?
The switch factor, you know, where you aren't having a great showing or you're letting an inferior team stay in the game with you, and the fact that you go into halftime and you just flick on that switch, and the performance in the second half has just been a thing of beauty.
Lucas Savage, no good. Daniels to the corner. Nance off the mark. Goro grabs the board. Oh, nice Euro step move from Nance.
And that was a thing of beauty right there. Very graceful was Nance.
Nance, not from France, but did put on the Euro move right there. Under 4 to play. Our next game, Connors State versus Western Oklahoma State. And then ending the evening, Eastern Oklahoma State and Seminole State. Ellie blocked but fouled.
Aggies foul number 32, Adam Goro, 3rd personal, 19 foul.
This guy just has a motor that won't stop.
It really won't. Ever since he's entered the game in the second half, he's been adding on to this league in many ways than one.
And you saw his name on the screen. The C is not pronounced. It's a South American name. Kyle Murray can't hit for three. Ellie pushing, lost the ball. Murray to the cutting Shamario Stevens, and he's fouled. It's tough, I guess, when Murray State doesn't have guys produce the way they're normally used to. Like McLeish, double-digit scoring. Stevens has 10, but normally up around 15. Daniels is at 15, but normally at 18, you know?
Yeah, but in Daniels, there was just that one specific point in the game where he just went off. And other than that, from the beginning till this period right now, it's been nothing. And you got to give your hats off to NEO and that zone defense that kind of, you know, shut everybody down, took them out of their game, and they haven't been to recover since.
Stevens puts it down. Stevens.
He gets the roll.
Lead cut down to 16. Blocked by Goro. Aggies trying to push. Daniels around his back, but he's blocked.
And a nice lob pass over there to Luka Savage, and he finishes.
Kyle Luka Savage with the and one opportunity, the sophomore from Denver, averaging 13 points per game and 4 rebounds, an 80% free throw shooter. He's got 7 tonight. Struggled in the last game versus Enid, only 2 points on 1 for 10 shooting. Lucas Savage, oh, sent away by Adam Goro. A couple times we've seen him send those shots away.
Big time block by Goro. It's nice to see these guys still competing till the end here with 1 minute and 35 seconds left in the game. And a nice move over there by Van Dyke. Van Eyck, excuse me.
Well, Murray State just could not get it going in the second half. Took them 5 minutes to score a bucket, while NEO went on an 11-0 run. NEO, best record in Region 2, first regular season title in 12 years. It will now go to 3-0 versus Murray State this season. And we'll have won 20 out of 22. And they are no doubt the top team to beat here in the postseason. Moody will try a long-range bomb and caps off the evening.
Moody.
McLeish answers.
It's his second field goal of the game.
Shot clock and game clock, probably about 0.5 of a second difference, if you want to be technical. Seven seconds on the shot clock. They'll just give it up so they don't have to have a shot clock violation. McLeish doesn't shoot it. That wraps this one up. NEO beating Murray State 77 to 58 and advancing to the second round. Well, what are your thoughts?
Well, it was just a game where it was unfortunate for Murray State. They were in it in the first half. They were playing against the top seed, and they were making them feel their presence. But in the second half, when NEO said, let's stop playing around, they kicked it into high gear, and it was impressive. That 2-3 defense is something to fear in this tournament. To watch out, the number one team, they were looking like number ones in that second half, and I'm convinced. I'm convinced.
You're convinced.
Yeah.
Well, aren't we all convinced right now after that performance? What a performance. 77-58, that's the final. NEO moving on. We've got Connors State versus Western Oklahoma State coming up next on Bravado Wireless. So stay tuned. For Dion Amade and our entire crew, I'm Jacob Toby. We'll be back in a few after this.
There is truly no place like home. Right here in Eastern Oklahoma, Bravado Wireless provides the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month. We believe in strong, connected communities. That's why we live stream community events like local football games. You may not know us by name, but we'll be at the same festivals and cheering for our kids on the same sidelines. Because we live where you live. Visit bravadowireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.